Hey everybody, it's Patrick here, and I just wanted to send you a quick video about something that I spend a great deal of time talking about, and many people ask me about it. And this is around this whole concept of making time. Look, we're all busy. We all have, family commitments, work commitments, other important commitments that take up one of our most valuable commodities, which is time. And for me, it's a question of values. Do you value taking care of yourself? Or a better question is, how do you not? How do you not value taking care of your physical and mental health? Do you honestly not care about your physical and mental health, about your energy levels during the day? Maybe you don't. As a coach, one of the first things I ask is, why are you wanting to begin this journey? Do you really want this? And why is making this change you want important to you? You see, making that emotional connection, really getting down to the why you want to make a certain change, you need to make that connection, because then that change becomes important to you. And that will help you carry on and make the commitment necessary. If you just say it without making that emotional connection, it just becomes words and talk. So let's take exercise, for example. Even if you don't care about exercising, which is an entirely healthy perspective, there are many things you can do during the day to stay active. Little steps to improve your health. Now, your eyebrows may have perked up at that last statement, saying, how can you say not wanting to exercise is an entirely healthy perspective? Well, let me clarify that for a second. I may say not wanting to exercise is a healthy perspective. What I didn't say is not wanting to be active is an entirely healthy perspective. You want to be active. That's very important. So how do you bring activity into your life a little bit? Well, let's take a closer look at this concept. Let's take two things, for example. How about taking the stairs at work instead of taking the elevator? Simple little step. How about when you go to the grocery store, you walk to the grocery store and then carry your bags home? If that's not an option, how about parking at the furthest end of the parking lot? So you have to walk a little bit farther to get into the grocery store and back. It doesn't have to be complicated. If you look at the populations in the blue zones of the world, these are 5 regions where people live abnormally long lives. They don't exercise. They just have movement as part of their day every day, and it's frequent. Exercise really becomes arbitrary. So exercise, if we really look at it closely in its purest form, is about simulating the lives we should be living anyway. And we just don't anymore because of the way our culture and society is set up. Everything is based around convenience, doing things quickly, having things in front of us, being seated. All these type of things impact our ability to be active throughout the day. I believe with regards to exercise, movement, and nutrition behavior that everything in our life is a choice. Even if you're awful at something, with repetition, your body will eventually adapt. And also the technique, or the how, is much more important than the how hard. You can really not break your body, or it's really difficult to do so. And if we think about our motivations, the reason we typically do not do something is out of fear. Either fear that we'll be incompetent at it, or fear of the perceived consequence of that action. So for example, perceived incompetence would be, I just don't think I can do that movement or activity well. So that's how we perpetuate our fear. On the other end, if we look at our perceived consequence, that might be saying, this is going to be really hard, so I don't want to do it. The biggest thing when we say I can't, like I can't swim anymore or I can't do whatever it is essentially we're telling ourselves a lie to be comfortable and resist change. So when you say I can't, you're really saying I don't want to. You're making a choice at a time to give up on yourself and tell yourself a new story. You're telling yourself a lie that Your body's physically incapable. There's always a way to make it happen. You can do it. You just have to choose to. So, in summary here, it's your choice. So choose wisely, my friends, and take action today. I think it's time you get after it. Have a great day, everybody.